Scarlet Knights of Rutgers have this date circled on their calendar in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's a semifinal showdown with top-seeded Ohio State. Temperatures in the mid-50s as we meet the netminders. By now, you know the Big Ten blessed with several of the finest keepers in the nation. Mark Stoller has MVP-like status for Rutgers.
He's been incredible this year. He is the linchpin of a very, very good defense.
At the other end, Caleb Fyock, quick as a cat inside an offensive lineman's body.
Tasty did not start the season opener against Utah, a loss to the Utes, but he has more than made up for it. The Big Ten Specialist of the Year fielder has really been that third piece that has really made a difference.
This ball belongs to Rutgers. Solid contributor, goals in 6 of his last 8. Likes that swim, gets underneath, and rips the crossbar again.
There we see the presence of Cardin Stoller. His size, as O'Leary did a great
goal.
job. Second chance opportunity. There you see Stoller pops it in the air.
Defensive midfielder. Haas off the redodge, lets it fly, and Stoller eats it up. His outlet pass is right on the button for Youngerkiss, who is an offensive point producer. Driving in, fires, Fyock shifts over and makes the save.
Well, we talked about Stoller making himself taller, tasty. 290 plus pounds of him, made himself bigger.
And this conference, Mark, full of guys who could stop the ball.
I mean, honestly, I could see 5 All-Americans, with no disrespect to Orange Linus for Hopkins, who came in late in the season but played spectacular lacrosse. Look at these save percentages, and then when you look at the different personalities and the traits, the talents that these guys bring to the table, they're all different in their own ways, but there is not a conference out there more rich in talent at the goalkeeper position than the Big Ten in 2025.
Rolling back, lost his footing there. 10 seconds to shoot. Fyock comes out and captures for Ohio State. They want to run. They're 8-0 when they lead after 1 this season. Off the restart, Haas tries to catch Stoller. Diving save. Rebound Marinier. Stoller again, challenged well. Good frame. Youngerkiss now showing his defensive talents, working in concert with Stefanos. Stoller made the save there on a BB from McGee.
BB is right. McGee let that one.
The Buckeyes. Swing it this way. Logan Peters wants the ball. Peters off the swim. Feed to the interior. Fyock with a nifty-looking stop on Colin Kelly.
Look at Tasty. That is almost 300 pounds, getting down low effortlessly to snuff out that scoring opportunity.
Hey there, it's Coach Damon. Real quick, if you're enjoying this save edit, I want to invite you to sign up for my weekly newsletter where I send out lacrosse goalie tips, tricks, drills, everything that I was working on during that week. It's absolutely free. Just go to laxgoalierat.com/email, enter your email, and you'll get the next newsletter. And while you're at it, be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube video so that you can be notified when the next save edits come out. Let's get back into it.
Moving in, it's O'Leary. Running through Scalamandre. Turns back and fires. That's eaten up by Stoller.
Yeah, that's not going to beat number 92 in red, Cardin Stoller. A good rollback. 10, 12, 15, 20 alums standing at the end of the Rutgers bench.
Kelly fires. That's stabbed by Fyock. He wants to go fast break with Cullen Brown. Down to 17 seconds. A pass. Good catch by Aiello. Snapshot kicked out by Fyock. Rebound. Oh, my goodness. Grand larceny from Fyock. Brilliance.
Give me a second to pull my jaw off of the floor. Look at this initial save. If that isn't pretty enough, from his backside. What a save by Big Tasty. The rebound. Johnny on the spot. Shane Murphy. And look at the save. They might want to review that.
Murphy was saying, hey, that was in. That was across the goal line when he made the stop.
The teams have not gone into the pumps the fist. The teams have not gone into the locker room yet. I don't know if Brian Brecht, I haven't seen a challenge flag.
It's Youngerkiss bringing it along for Scalamandre as the short stick middies look for the slow break. Youngerkiss fires. Fyock made the save.
Love the slow break.
Around the Aiello screen. JJ shifting gears on Langermeyer, stopped by Fyock at his knees. White, very slick. Liam White, who played high school ball in the Baltimore area at Boys Latin.
Illinois native.
Yes.
Border at BL.
Haas, nice look-away pass. Better save by Stoller. Stoller digging deep to make the save there. Off the short hop, Cardilla lets it go. And Fyock adds to his save total at the buzzer, with Ohio State leading by 3 after 3.
Impressive quarter by Rutgers. Ohio State, though, answers the bell. Liam White with a gigantic goal at the end.
Patient set here for the Buckeyes. From the bad angle, Stoller taking care of that from Gannon Matthews.
Yeah, nice job by Stoller, hugging the pipe, didn't give up any room. A lot of times we'll see goaltenders step away or jump, but their time he held his position well.
Younger Kiss will offer for J.J. Aiello. Aiello, a huge game earlier in the season against Loyola. Fyock handles that BB from deep. No troubles there as Scalamandre let it go. The ball with Logan Peters, another sweep. Peters feeds. Kelly fires it, straightening up there. Fyock handled it beautifully.
We've seen him low, we've seen him high, we've seen him on his backside. Caleb Fyock doing it all different ways here.
Flipping it to a Turpin transition. Fire here, Fyock right on cue, doing just that. The save, the outlet's a loop over the top. Blazing a path at the offensive end. Fire there, Fyock made the save on Machika.
I love the transition, Mendyke leading the way, and then Machika with the trail. That was a great shot, off stick side, and the elbow of Big Tasty, 18 and White, denying the Rutgers attempt.
Summer against Bowen, cross crease. Cardilla fires and Fyock adds to his save total, bouncing away from the top. Former midfielder, currently an attacker. Bounce shot there. Fyock the save. He made it on Colin Kelly, and he finds the rebound.
That was a nasty bouncer fought off by Big Tasty.
Long ways towards the open cage, just over top. As quickly Rutgers got into a 10-man ride. Fyock almost made him pay.
This is a conference, no stranger to goalie goals. Look at Fyock. That is an arching thing of beauty.
Game. The Buckeyes are there. They'll play the winner of Maryland Penn State. This one's a final after a long-range rip hits the post. The Buckeyes will celebrate with Caleb Fyock. A win for Ohio State, 11-7.